Welcome, everybody, to the Journeymen Lounge podcast.
You better be praying to God because, you're 14 and losses in a row. You're going to need Jesus.
Am I wrong?
I thought you were pretty wrong, yeah.
And it's the bottom of the ninth. We got Kyle the Viking Man of the Year here. Not a great nickname there, but he is the Skull Man. There you go. He's a Skull Man. All right, there we go. We found it.
Welcome back, Journeymen Lounge listeners and adorers. We appreciate your patronage or whatever. Patronage, or I don't know what we call it.
All right, let's do that again.
All right, sorry.
We got world magic here.
All right.
And
you know, I'm Ryan 2 times.
I'll give
I'm Ryan 2 times.
He does it better the second time, folks. We promise.
He did say that.
All right. I'll give you the cue in. Ready?
And welcome back to the Journeymen Lounge podcast. Thank you for tuning in to our second part of episode 103. This is part 2.
3.
Our movie
Pac McAfee action going on over here. I like this.
Our movie review of the 2002 classic. Yeah, I said it. I Spy.
And we got to mention that we did, again, if you're just checking out this one, we did a little bit of an audible from the first one. We chose Road Trip, albeit
Yes.
great movie. But we definitely felt I Spy
I might come back for that one.
Well, yeah, we want to do one that Bobby probably wouldn't necessarily feel bad not being a part of, or he didn't, he's not like, I don't think he has any ties to this movie or any,
Sure.
but he said he wanted to do Road Trip.
I think we agreed that it would be best for us to do it. And then again, in the great surprise that this guy again, because as we're doing this second part, some people might just be tuning in. We got the Viking Man over here, Mr. Skull Man. I'm a Skull Man. I mean, also, I will say we forgot to mention part of the HPP, the Hazy Purple Plague.
Purple Plague.
Yeah, me, Kyle, and Ken, we get down on some Rock Band, though, for sure.
Yeah.
Chaired up.
We love it. We're nerds. It's okay.
I'll give a shit.
I respect it.
Hey, this is what you'll know about the Journeymen Lounge podcast. Nobody's watching anyway. It's all good. But let's get into the movie review though. The I Spy was the greatest choice because then it brought Kyle on. So then
That's me.
we're just gonna crush this real quick because it's also, I'll just mention, it's an hour 38, perfect 90-minute-ish comedy. Action movie kinda. I love getting into that when you're like, yo, it's a good movie to watch, but it's also like, hey, it's not going to be a movie that you really have to pay attention to. You don't have to be, okay, what did he do over there? Did he get the code? Did he not get the code? It's very streamlined.
Yes. So I'm just gonna give a little background, if you will, on the movie.
Can I interject at the writer section when you get there?
Yes.
Yeah, you start with the top down, T to B.
All right, cool. So T to B. I said it's called I Spy, and it's based off of the '60s TV show, which starred Robert Culp and Bill Cosby. In that show, I believe the one guy's a tennis player. They changed it for the movie to be a boxer, Freddie Murphy's character.
Okay.
Which I think actually works really well. We'll talk about it, but yeah. So it stars Eddie Murphy and Owen Wilson. It was directed by Betty Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
And the plot is basically it follows a spy and a famous civilian boxer who go undercover to prevent a gun runner from selling a stolen stealth bomber to the highest bidder.
Leafy Bug.
Leafy Bug, or the Switchblade, a Leafy Bug. Now, it was released, it's November 1st, 2002. It's about an hour and a half long, and the budget was $70 million, only made $60.3 million, so did not... And also, I guess, apparently received negative reviews, but, like, I'm just going to say, for me, I think I can speak for all of us, classic. Like, I think this, like, came out at the perfect time. I'm, like, 13, 13 years old.
I was going to say I'm like 10 or 11.
And, like, this is just, like, a good time for comedies. There were just so many of them that would always come out, and, like, great especially again at this time. Eddie Murphy is just an all-time classic comedy actor, one of the best of. I definitely a big part of my life comedy-wise. Like one of the guys. Anytime he was in a
Saturday
movie,
Night Live?
yeah, Saturday Night Live, Beverly Hills Cop, Night Professor,
Yeah.
Coming to America. You name
The list
it.
goes on.
Yeah. Exactly, one of the greatest. And Owen Wilson also really big at this time, and obviously big in general. But like he was like doing a lot of these movies, like a year or two later, or maybe even before, he had done Shanghai Noon with Jackie Chan.
I was gonna say, what about Wedding Crashers?
Shanghai Nights? And then that comes 3 years
Yeah,
later,
after,
Wedding
right?
Crashers. So Owen Wilson was being paired with a lot of people. Starsky and Hutch with Ben Stiller. A
Right.
ton of
Underrated.
Owen Wilson was a guy who you would put another comedic actor,
Yeah.
and you make a movie around that. And I think this movie is underrated personally. Like I don't care what reviews.
Well, we
say
don't
or
care what
whatever.
critics
No,
say
I'm
anyway.
just-
We did the
yeah.
averages, and it's like.
But I think it's really funny. I think maybe some of the if you're like really looking for like a serious spy type of thing, it ain't for you. If you ignore just that kind of shit and you just kind of focus on like more of like the chemistry between them and just the funny bits, especially with Eddie Murphy, I think you'll enjoy this movie.
Yeah, the back and forth is just great between him and Owen Wilson.
So
Yeah.
It's good.
we're kind of getting to it, but what's your guys' experience with this movie? Like, did you first see it when it came out? Did you catch it on cable later? Like, how did you come about this movie? I'll start with you, Woj.
I don't really remember if I saw this one in the theaters or not. I feel like I probably didn't because 2002, you said, right? 2002 was like a heyday for movie-going experience, so like I would probably be going to 3 to 4 movies every month. It might have got in there, but I really remember this like right after came out on DVD. Picked it up pretty early, and then it was just always one that like would don't play around the mic, just like hold it straight. You're good, man. But it was always one that you just like kept going to, and you were just sort of like, oh, it's like, what do I got in the DVD collection? Like, hi, Eddie Murphy. Like, give me some of that. That's cool. Owen Wilson. It wasn't like the top tier rotation though. It was definitely like I like it, and then it came out on TV for a couple of years. Wasn't great on TV, if I'm being honest. Like
Sometimes it's never good when it's on the
not
TV.
terrible because it's not super R rated, but like it just was like a movie that's kind of always around. It's always like been in my collection, so like I pop it on every now and then. It's just a random, and I enjoy it every time. But yeah,
I was saying, I think it used to be on TBS a lot. Like they were TNT, they used to run it
Definitely
like
seems
Saturday
like that,
afternoon or something. It'd be like of a job, you just have school, so like you're home on the weekends. Like, oh, well, let's just like catch a marathon of movies.
Sure.
Eyes on, hell yeah. I think for us, I don't know if we saw it together or not.
I feel like I saw it in the theater.
Yeah, I
was
feel like we
gonna
saw it in the
say.
theater.
That's when I was actually going to movie theaters.
And also, I know 100% we rented it from Blockbuster a ton.
A bunch.
And we ended up getting it from Blockbuster. Like, I don't know if it was when it was going out of business or for my birthdays or something. I'd ask for movies, and so I do have that one still.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
So
those,
we
like,
watched it
crates
on-
of the cheaper movies.
Yes,
and I think that was
so,
part of.
you guys both Blockbuster family though.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it was a
1000%.
Family Video. Family Video is also.
It's funny because that's closer to
Closer
us.
to
And
you.
I ended up going there later. Obviously, when Blockbuster shut down and they were still open, I would still go to Family Video.
I went to Blockbuster way more for some
Family
reason.
Video had great deals. For those of
Yeah.
you who know, on the corner, it's no longer there. So is also Omega. Oh,
R.I.P.
such a
Dude.
great fucking.
And
Where am I gonna get my
Franklin's.
Omega
And
omelets
Franklin's.
now?
And Franklin's. That whole
Franklin's, yeah.
that whole section just fucking ripped my heart out. Why don't you?
$2.50 for a
Why
hot
don't
dog, fry,
ya?
and a drink. Like,
Yeah, can't beat that shit. But Family Video was so good though for so long. I remember my dad like had like an in with the guy. Like he was just like, "Hey, how's it going, man?" He's like,
Yeah.
You're late on your things." Like usually I would bump him up, but you're cool. Just like he came in the next day, like, "Hey, here's $20. Like we're good to go." But every like weekend, you just like it was on a rotation of like we're getting 5 movies, we're fucking plowing through 5 movies,
dude, yeah.
and then rinse and repeat. I'm like, this is great. Simpsons on fucking Sunday with mac and cheese.
Yes.
How about that?
Before Blockbuster, even we ended with like the box office video, which was the Panera is now in Schaumburg. and Barrington.
Yes.
And then, like I said, I love having streaming and shit, don't get me wrong, but I miss just going to like a rental store and like walking up and down the
You'd
aisles,
be in there for like a half hour.
picking
or so
up the
just
reading.
fucking-
Smells
the-
a little
the-
bit like smoke.
Well, you pick up, oh, that cover looks interesting. What is this? Oh, I've never seen this. And then you just like rent shit. I don't know.
Get
Like,
video games from there, man.
video games.
Rent
That was the
systems?
best because like if you didn't know
Oh.
if you didn't know if you wanted to buy a game or not, you could rent it and play it,
rent
and
it,
maybe
play it.
either beat it or like maybe be like play it enough to be like, okay, I want to buy this. Like,
Yeah.
you know, and you could also rent systems there if you wanted to for like a sleepover or something. You could rent like a 64 or like a
Yeah, dude.
Like,
Shout out N64.
shout out Blockbuster.
Like one
I
of
miss
the best
you.
systems, if not the best system ever made.
He said N64. Actually, he said, "I miss you."
Miss you, Blockbuster.
Yeah, shout
Anyway,
out Blockbuster.
N64. We still
well,
fuck with that.
We'll
for
get.
sure.
I'm
We
gonna
still
get.
fuck with
I'm gonna
it.
get
That's how
off.
crazy it
I'm gonna
is.
get off of memory lane and back onto the ISPY highway.
Yeah.
here.
Well, Kyle. I mean, you guys are both in the same vein, but is it?
Yeah.
Honestly, is it different that he saw it in one vein and then you were like, "Oh, I just remembered."
Well, we might have seen it
DVD.
together.
I feel like we've probably seen-
Yeah.
Okay.
Like at that time, I feel like we went to the theater a lot.
Yeah, we'd either
I
go
feel
with our
like That's definitely
dad
something I
or
would want to watch
I'd
like, in theaters.
I'd go with Serge and
Yeah.
Kyle would tag along, or not. I'm sorry, Kyle would come along.
No, it's all good.
Well, I didn't mean to like that, but you would
Not
you would
a deal.
join us.
You're good.
First brothers on the podcast.
Yeah.
Technically not, but
He was welcomed with
Second,
arms.
yes,
we liked
you're-
having him.
I understand. I got it.
good retraction.
Well, no, I mean,
Go ahead, go ahead.
Anyway, yeah, so we would go see a lot of movies because Serge's house is right down the street from the movie theater. So we'd walk to Portillo's and then we'd go to the movie theater. And that was like in our time we were like 8th grade when I met Serge. So it's completely conceivable that we might have done that. Anyway, but this is like a movie that like low key like me and Kyle quote a lot. And like I don't know if a lot of people know this movie or like wouldn't be
Definitely
like
not.
quoted, but
You
like
say leafy bug to 10 people.
Yeah.
2 maybe will.
that's what kind of sparked the topic. Was we were at the golf course the week before, and I said something like, "Oh, like the leafy bug." I forgot what and then Kyle was like, "Oh yeah, that guy Spy," and then I came here, and that's when I'm like, "Oh, we should do I Spy or whatever." Like, I don't know, this movie just like the one thing I know me, you, and Serge always quote is the one. I won't get into it this scene, but like now it's murky, no girl
Yeah,
involved.
no
Now
girl
it's
involved.
murky.
Yeah.
I say that all the time still. Like,
Yeah,
so.
still.
yeah, very quotable
Still.
movie for you guys, but I think it works very well in the thing of like, yo, this is one that you want to do at some point, and it's again like we had more lore about like The Godfather or some shit like that, or like Goodfellas. Like
Yeah.
you're putting that on a pedestal,
Yeah.
like to be.
This is just like I said, the sweet spot. I feel like
Sweet spot.
for us and age wise, like you were like
Quotable movie is like always a good call.
and it's got a
For
great
sure.
two great actors that we like in other movies
No.
together, and I think they're actually a really good combination. Like I think I know this didn't do
It's
well,
a great Odd Couple.
and they didn't make a sequel. I mean, they definitely could have. Like I think they had good like chemistry
I
together.
think there was enough there where
I
they
think-
could have done it.
yeah.
I think there's a bit of a Eddie Murphy is to me like making that switch where like in the 90s 80s he was kind of like a little bit more edge, like still edge in Kelly Rod. Like I Spy is kind of like the last one. Before then it's like Daddy Daycare, the Pluto Nash fiasco.
Yeah, well, this is
and-
during when he was stopped doing his R-rated movies or
right.
whatever.
So I'm like that like switch is like this movie is still like funny
yeah,
with that because I still get the Eddie Murphy doing Eddie Murphy. It's just like a little
sure.
little bit calmer version. I think
Yeah.
this is a PG.
it's PG-13. Yeah, he says shit. He doesn't say. I don't know if he might have. You can get away with one F-bomb in a PG-13. I don't know if they.
I don't
do.
think he does, but shit, he delivers shit so
Yeah.
great.
But this movie's
Some good shit.
yeah, Eddie Murphy's funny. Like he can just make. He brings the movie up for sure. Like
Oh,
having him in it is
It's star power
his
to me. Star
Yeah,
power.
and again, Owen
Kelly
Wilson.
Robinson,
Owen
57
Wilson.
Kelly Robinson, greatest.
57-0.
Owen Wilson.
58, no.
Owen Wilson might be like the Scottie Pippen of movies people, where he's like a great number 2, like maybe one of the
we'll
best.
We'll get into that part.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like like you said, Vince Vaughn and him and well, I guess him and Jackie Chan's more of the main guy, but still, like and just him and Ben Stiller, like he's
Great
great with-
wingman.
Yeah,
great
exactly.
wingman.
Great.
Wingman.
You need those.
the wingman of the year.
And of this time, I think that I like this movie because we love Rush Hour, and I know you do too, and Rush
Same
Hour
vein,
2.
Same vein.
And this is
It
kind of
reminds me
like
of-
it's kind of like that. It's like a buddy cop, it's Spy, but whatever. It's the formula of a buddy cop, like Odd Couple,
The outlandish guy,
They-
and then
the
with
the
more
bodacious guy, and the more straight man, and they become friends, and they have a falling out, and then become friends again. I don't know. It works if you have the right people. I think.
I think I to me I'm Eddie Murphy is just the tip top of comedy. I mean, as we grew up, so you put him in pretty much anything. I'll be honest, man. I mentioned Pluto Nash before. I enjoyed Eddie Murphy and Pluto Nash still. I didn't think it was his greatest work, but I'm still like, it's still Eddie Murphy.
I've never seen it. It looked really bad.
It's I mean, it's
Yeah.
who's the fucking guy? Cousin Eddie is
Randy Quaid.
Randy Quaid as like a robot, and it's just like, whoa, what? Somebody was very high.
Yeah, when they made this.
Writing this fucking script down. I do want to make a quick mention on the writers before we get into the.
Oh yeah, you had
nuts and
something.
bolts.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, the writers, man. So a couple of the guys were from the original series, so
Okay.
I do enjoy that very much when you have two writers
Oh,
being.
no way.
Yes,
Big time for
we
bets.
definitely
Big
need
time for bets.
James Cook here. Actually, a game.
Josh
in
Allen,
fucking
come on.
Buffalo and
I would take either one.
Miami here. But the two of the writers, Morton S. Fine and
Morton.
Morton. I mean, he was around in the '60s, so it kind of tracks there.
Morty.
Morton S. Fine and David Friedkin are two guys from the original. But like, listen to these. There's 6 writers on this, dude. I'm just gonna mention the movies that these people have written. Okay. Charlie's Angels, Full Throttle, not a great start, but The Sixth Day, I fucking love that shit. National Treasure, the second National Treasure. This person has Bad Boys 2, fucking what the fuck is the other one? Yeah, not a couple great ones though. On those,
Bad Boys 2.
National Security, one of my all-time favorites, without a doubt. There, Baywatch. I mean, big movie, but
Oh, The Rock.
yeah,
I like that movie.
I thought it was all right.
Yeah.
Guess Who with
Bernie Mac.
Dude,
I
that
like the movie
movie,
too.
that's
Yeah.
a great one.
That's an absolute.
That's a great
that's
movie.
A great
Around the
remake.
same time as this.
I mean, I also see Norbit, which I'm like, I can dig or leave Norbit.
I can think of
You
it.
know, but like I
Guess
said,
Who, what a
National
movie.
Security, some of those other ones there for sure. Just like a good. When your movies are that, I'm kind of like, all right, like in that same range. I'm like, yes, they know how to do this well,
Red.
and they do.
I wanted to mention a few other people in the cast that we didn't mention. Famke Janssen's in this.
Yeah.
Jean Grey, in X-Men,
I mean,
and
just
Nip Tuck, other things.
unbelievable.
She's fantastic.
Plays great role, fantastic casting.
Malcolm McDowell.
James Cook?
From
That's big time.
Shit. Malcolm McDowell from Clockwork Orange.
Malcolm
and,
oh God,
Also,
damn it, he's good.
Entourage is Terrence.
That's
He's Arnold Gunders, the
Yep.
gun runner, and then our boy Gary Cole is Agent Carlos.
Yeah,
shout out
Which
Gary
we
Cole.
will talk about that
Well,
in the Picky Nits.
Can you guys tell I want to remind people of the Gary Cole connection here.
Oh yeah, our dad grew up with them in Rolling Meadows when they were. I think Gary Cole's a couple years older than him.
You live like right next to him.
But I
They
guess
were
he
like
lived a
best
few
friends.
blocks over. Yeah, and they played like baseball together, and they went to school. Yeah, they were like neighborhood friends. So
Chicago area kid. I mean, fucking Gary Cole, man.
So yeah,
What a guy.
We got love for Gary Cole.
Yeah, love for Gary Cole for sure. I also would shout out Phil Lewis.
Yes.
He's in a bunch of different shit, but he's also like he had a big run as like a Disney Channel.
Yeah, well, I was like,
Sweet Life of Zack and
while,
Cody?
While
Yeah.
we're on it, it seems like
Yeah, that's natural. Go.
Yeah,
go
so
to-
we're just gonna get into the Joey Pants of that guy. So he's one of those Mr. Mosby from the Sweet Life
Mr.
of Zack and
Mosby,
Cody.
right, yeah.
Malcolm McDowell. Guy.
Malcolm McDowell I had,
I always forget
Mr.
where he's from.
Terrence from Entourage, Gunders, and then I have one more.
Go ahead.
The Asian man who
Mr.
wins the bid.
Dana Lee.
Yeah, he is from Curb Your Enthusiasm, and he's Mr. Takahashi, who's the head of Larry's Golf Club. Who kind
Also in Pineapple Express.
He's also
Yes,
I think
yes,
he's
the-
also the that's it. Yeah, you're right. Pineapple Express. Good call. Yeah.
Sorry, we beat you to the punch there.
Yeah, no, and that's all I had for that guy.
The last guy I
That
have is
guy.
like it's very quick, but like Bill Mondi was one of the executive guys in like Miracle. He's like putting the team together. He's not the big fat guy, but he was the other.
Who was he in this movie?
This was the boss of Alex, as he's telling him
Oh.
about the mission.
That guy did look kind of familiar.
The Mac McIntyre guy.
Yeah, and
That guy was really funny in that one scene.
but it's like he just again quick scene in Miracle. That's the only thing I know him from. But like Miracle, dude, that's gonna be a fucking great one too. Sorry.
That's gonna be a
All
great
right,
one, too.
I'm good on cast, writers, all that shit. What else we got in cast? category?
A casting category. I mean, I have
Like a recasting?
I
or-
do have that. Do we want to do that now, or do we want to save
Well,
it?
I mean, did we give the synopsis? I don't think we did.
Yeah, I did. I said it's their.
Oh, the spy
Yeah, he
movie.
went through it.
Yeah, he's a spy. So
He went
I'm
through
gonna give him. I can give a little more detail. Alex is Owen Wilson's character. He's a spy, and he's more of like a junior spy, I guess, or he's not like
Not a super spy.
he's not like it's like
He
there's this
just
guy.
became a special.
There's this
spy or
guy,
special
Carlos,
agent or
who
whatever
is
in
like
movie.
the-
Oh, just as other day I was a regular
Yeah.
agent.
So this guy Carlos, played by Gary Cole, is like basically like a
Rico Suave.
like a Rico Suave
Looking
James
ass.
Bond type spy, where he's like the man, and then Owen Wilson's kind of like the other guy, where it's
Yeah.
like he's like the guy no one really cares about or thinks about.
Mm-hmm.
He gets shitty equipment, which is one of the gags throughout the whole movie, that his equipment is not as good as Carlos's. And anyway, he has this mission where he's trying to track down this plane called the Switchblade, and it's a plane that can go invisible. It's like a jet plane. I don't know, like a
Leave it, bud.
like an Air Force fighter.
Stealth bomber kind of.
Stealth bomber.
Stealth bomber
yeah.
that
Kinda.
has camouflage
It's not as big as
capabilities.
a
Yes,
stealth bomber.
and the pilot and who he picks up in the opening scene sold it or gave it to Gunderson, this gun runner guy, played by Malcolm
Gundas.
McDowell. Gundas, yeah,
Gundas.
Gundas.
Yeah,
That's
Victor
right.
Gundas. Yeah, we'll get into it, man, for sure. This will happen the whole podcast, just so you know.
When he said it, I forgot about that. And then when I was watching the movie, I was like, Gundas.
Gundas, yeah. I definitely forgot about that.
Anyway,
So
he's-
they're just trying to get the plane back.
Oh yeah, and they think it's in Budapest.
Yes.
Kelly Robinson is a professional boxer, 57-0. We see him get his 57th victory, a knockout, and his next fight is in Budapest. So the President Bush in this movie is President Bush,
George W.
GW, calls him and says, "Hey, I need you to. Can you help us out with this? We need a guy to go undercover with you and your team, basically, so you can infiltrate this." Place where this
It's at Gundar's place.
guy's gonna
Yeah,
be
he's a big
so that-
boxing fanatic.
so they can track down this invisible plane that nobody knows where it is. So it's like, and there's the whole thing is like the chemistry with Owen Wilson and him. Like at first they don't get along because Eddie Murphy's like this cocky, show off boxer guy who thinks he's the shit and doesn't have to listen to
Hey
anybody.
man, 57-0.
Yeah, and he says his name
About to be
like
58
100 times maybe in the movie. I don't know,
Over,
under.
Kelly Robinson.
And he said Owen Wilson's kind of like this straight man, like somewhat awkward sometimes, but also like kind of quietly cool and confident and like.
We'll talk about it.
But yeah, and they have and he's he like they work together anyway to find this plane. So anything you want to add?
No, Famke Jensen.
Oh, right, she's
Jensen
a
is
love
like
interest.
the also stealth agent that Alex is like.
Love
And
it.
I
he's in
love
love
you,
with. Yeah.
and
And
there's a sexual tension there.
again a running gag the whole time.
Maybe
He
some
wants to go on a
sexual
stakeout with her
Oh, there's
because
some
he's been
healing
told
happens.
that when she goes on stakeouts, basically she fucks or something. It seems
Well,
like
her and Carlos
implied.
had a steamy, satisfying
it's
weekend.
like, oh, they
is
were on a
what-
stakeout for 2 weeks. And so the whole movie, there's like a running gag throughout the movie. He's like, oh, it feels like a stakeout. You think it's stakeout? We should go on a stakeout. Like,
Yeah, he wants that stakeout back.
It's
but-
pretty. It's kind of funny.
So good.
So let's kind of go into scenes then. I mean, some that just to me, I'm like, you can't go without. We will do a table read at a certain point. So like, obviously, I think we know both of those.
Yeah.
Let's
get into scenes.
that one there. I got a quick one right off the bat. The way that Kelly Robinson is so confident, so cocky, and he knows he's going to knock out the first guy's like Blazer
Yeah,
or some shit
yeah,
like
whatever
that.
the hell his name was.
And he fucking does like closes his eyes like, hey, what's up, man? And then he just pops him
Well,
with like an uppercut.
Dude. Yeah.
And then the
he avoids
po-
that punch.
And then the pose as he knows like this guy's
as he's
knocked
falling
out.
down.
I mean, it's one of the greatest like
Love
opening
that.
little
Yeah.
scenes.
Woj, I'm gonna add to that. What you're referencing is he does a Stevie Wonder impression. He's
Oh,
like,
is it?
he's like clapping like he can't see, to, like bait the guy to punch him. Right.
I know he did Stevie
And
Wonder
he, like,
on
avoids
SNL.
the punch somehow,
And
like
then he
without looking. And he
uppercuts the
him.
shit out. Yeah,
I had that
and
as
you're
well.
right. Poses for the camera.
Yeah.
Or he even teases him. He's like, "You're gonna be in the cover of Sports Illustrated. You make sure you
Yeah,
smile."
dude, that was
whatever."
so funny.
And then when he's down the ground, he's like, "Hey, you get this? I told you, get me in the cover."
Yeah.
But yeah, I like the opening scene. It kind of gives you the full flavor of Kelly Robinson. It's like, I'm gloating before the guy hits the
Kelly
mat.
K.O. Robinson.
That is his nickname, yeah.
I love that too.
That's great.
I didn't know that.
Dude, that
I forgot
dips
about
back
that.
to the old fight night.
Yeah.
days.
Oh
I-
my goodness.
I just wanna mention,
That's
too,
exactly what I thought was thinking.
I think Eddie Murphy does a pretty believable as a boxer actually in this movie.
Yeah,
Like,
I
definitely.
think so too.
Like he's in shape. Like the way he punched, it looked like natural.
The way the form,
and
yeah,
it
for
looked
sure.
like him for the most part. I know there were some
there's probably
some
stunt
wide
double,
shots,
yeah.
but sorry.
Yeah, some stunt
some
doubles.
wide shots, but it looked pretty good. Unlike like some other actors where they have to really work around it. I thought it actually looked decent.
Yeah, I think you can.
For
I mean,
sure believable.
if
I
I'm
agree.
being honest, man, and we definitely will do an Eddie Murphy trifecta at some point. This doesn't count towards that. I will say.
Just a teaser.
Just teaser. There you go. Kyle's hip with it.
Um,
But I'm just saying that the Eddie Murphy is just a phenomenal actor in general. He's
one of the greatest.
comedy and action
Yeah.
and serious. He can do whatever the fuck he wants.
And unfortunately, I think for me, I mean, maybe he did. I'm just not remembering right. But this is kind of like one of the last movies he had for a while, where I was like, "Where's Eddie Murphy at? Like, he's not. Besides doing like the Shrek movies, obviously his donkey,
Which you don't see him on screen though.
right?
So kind of.
So it's not the same thing. Like I think until like I don't believe I remember him seeing him till like Tower Heist in like 2010.
Yeah,
So
Matthew
it was
Broderick.
almost like 10 years when, and
Ben
then that movie was
That
not.
movie was decent.
It was okay. Could have been better. But
Who's the fourth guy in that?
Ben Stiller,
Oh.
Matthew Broderick, what's his face?
Isn't Casey,
Pena.
Casey Affleck's in the
Oh
movie?
yeah, Michael
no?
Pena, Casey
Michael Pena.
Affleck, and then the one guy. She gets really great. The Bill Hader does it.
Alan Alda.
Alan Alda, yeah.
Shout out Bill Hader.
Yeah,
Talking
so
about
good.
guy who do impressions. That guy's crazy.
Crazy.
That guy
Oh,
can
Sorry
do
for
so
the
many good
tangent.
impressions.
But,
Back to scenes though. I was gonna say when Alex gets his spy stuff.
Yes.
And it's like the comparison is like, it's like, this is my spy camera. Look at this. Look at this. It's like literally this giant, like 1995,
yeah, it's a.
like VHS,
camera.
and then he has like a little like.
It does look like a VHS player.
sleek,
weirdly.
like almost like a pen or something.
Yeah.
He's like,
In
look
the
at
spy
this.
world, it's reversed.
Yeah,
Let's see how sleek.
I actually have
Oh
it. It
yeah,
says,
go for it. Go for it.
Is this my?
Also, interject quotes in. Sorry. Go.
Is this my stuff? Oh, easy. This is Carl's stuff. This is yours. Where's my monofilament phone sender? I didn't get one of these exploding pagers. I don't see one of those. You got the micro GPS. Micro? This is your spy cam. This is Carl's spy cam, and this is my spy cam. Look at the size of this thing. Size matters. But in the spy world, it's reversed. You want people to say, look how small and sexy and sleek this is, not how huge this is. Look what I just pulled on my pants. It's huge.
The way he says it
Yeah.
and delivers it. Oh,
It's a really
so
good little
good.
quick like 2 minute
So good.
2 minute gag. I think.
Oh my god.
I
Even
like-
before that, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
no,
but
go
ahead.
before that even happens, like he's talking to the one lady or whatever, and they're testing out the bulletproof vest, and the guy is directly next to the guy shooting him in the bulletproof vest, and the guy gets shoots himself off of the ledge or whatever.
It's definitely
like
in
a
the
random
vein-
just funny thing. that
Yeah,
they
it's like
do.
in the vein of like Naked Gun kind of
Yeah,
sketch
kinda,
thing.
yeah, yeah.
Where, like stuff's happening in the backgrounds, and you're like, "Oh, we're testing our equipment."
That was great. Yeah.
You go to the party time. Like, I'm kind of skipping ahead. I know there's some scenes there, like a quick one in the airport with like
Yeah,
Kelly and
we gotta come back to
and
that.
Owen Wilson. I mean,
Yeah.
definitely in the quotes for sure. The I like the party time, the boxing ring. It's just like a little bit more of a thing you don't see in movies, like a boxing party with a ring in the middle.
Yeah.
and
I
then
thought that
there's
was
another
interesting
fight
as well.
the next night is like the main event. I'm also not a huge boxing guy, but I could get into it. I feel like I really could, like in the atmosphere at the Aragon Ballroom.
Yeah, they were going ballroom. Yeah, yeah.
What was that? You knew who the fuck was the announcer of Fight Night?
Michael. Oh, I mean the Joe Tessitore.
Joe
Tessitore.
Tessitore. Yeah.
Shout out.
There's a couple scenes we kind of if I could just go
Yeah,
back to
again, I'm good up until that one. So go ahead.
Alex gets the mission briefly and keeps asking and hoping about the stakeout.
Yeah, dude, I
with
wrote that.
Rachel.
I wrote that
It's
down.
like, that sounds like it'd be gets a stakeout. Is there a stakeout for that? He's like, no, it's
He's
just
just like,
it's
no,
your
there's
standard.
not a stakeout.
I think it should be a stakeout. And then Kelly's on the TV and he thinks he came into the office seeing him on the TV. He's like, turn this shit off. Like, this guy's an
guy's an asshole,
idiot,
yeah.
basically. And then he's like, can we get this clown off the TV? He's like, hey man, you better watch yourself. He's like, oh look, he's harassing some reporter. I ain't talking to a reporter. I'm talking to you, surfer boy.
Yeah, I kept calling him Surfer Boy
That
in
was
the
really
movie. That was
hilarious.
really funny.
And then Who kind of said it, but it's like when they meet in person in the airport. I mean, do you want me to do it now? Or do you
Yeah,
want
you
to
do.
wait?
I mean, just interject quotes. Man.
Okay.
Go for it.
So they finally meet in person, and he's like telling him, he's like, hey man, it's the mission man. He's like, oh, the mission man, okay. And he's like, I don't think you should be telling them who I am. And he's like, hey, man, relax. I ain't no fool. I ain't telling him who you was. I told him that the secret mission was for me to take care of the president's retarded nephew. Yeah, they think you a retard, man. It's like, man, look at all you got to do. All you got to do is get a little drool going with them plastic helmets, zip your jacket up real tight, get that mentally challenged look. You pull it off. And then it's like, and then Wilson's like, hey, do you mind giving me some space? It's like his bodyguard and the other guy. He's like, hey, excuse me, man, too many brothers standing around. Excuse me a sec. And then he gives him this, there's this whole back and forth about, Alex says, we're like the Harlem Globetrotters. He's like, I'm Meadowlark.
No,
And you're Curly Neal.
He's like,
Do you know
oh,
what
yeah,
that is?
No,
I get the bucket and with the confetti and the water.
They go over all the gags. They're like, oh, you had the basketball on the string and doing it.
And he's like, man, get this guy away from me. Call me Curly. I'm Meadowlark or whatever. I'm Kelly Robinson.
yeah, he's like, why don't you get some of those peanuts? Some of
Yeah,
those
like a
pretzels,
fried chicken.
Get your ass
and
on
then
the plane.
get your ass on the plane.
And then there's the plane scene where they're on the plane and Alex is telling Kelly they need to get the party by 8, and Kelly's like, no, man, I don't go there till 11 o'clock. And
Kelly Robinson doesn't arrive to a party
Yeah.
till 11 o'clock.
Kelly Robinson 57.
And then he shows them the gadgets, which is the eye and ear thing. So Alex puts the one thing in his eye, and now Kelly can see what Alex is seeing, and same thing with the ear.
You
You put something behind your ear,
microphone,
and
yeah.
you can hear what Alex is
Hey, you're
saying.
looking at the TV. I can see
He's like,
that.
you looking at me, I'm looking at you.
Oh,
Hey,
can I do the
Yeah,
the
go
quick
for it.
quote there? Shit it was like
I have one of them, but
God damn, where the fuck is that? I'm right here. I see me looking at you, looking at me, looking at, and I see me.
yeah. And then he's like, this is what it look like when I'm whooping somebody's ass. That's scary as hell.
Scary as hell.
And then he's like, this is how we're gonna be on the mission. Yeah, 11 o'clock. No, 8.
Yeah.
11 o'clock. Kelly Robinson's smoking.
Yeah.
That's it. God damn it, got my face. And he keeps like doing, like looking at him,
Yeah.
like doing it. Got my face. God damn it. And then Alex makes the pilot pass out, and then Kelly agrees.
Kelly is like faking that he can fly the plane and just puts it on autopilot.
Yeah, and then Alex actually saves and flies the plane.
Because the plan also, I just mentioned it, a little plot add-in. Alex is supposed to be able, like, he's an expert pilot, so he's able to fly the leafy bug, the
This is why they
stealth
send
bomber
him
home.
instead of, yeah.
Yeah.
We also skip Kelly gets approached by a Hungarian woman outside the hotel, which actually is
Rachel.
Famke Janssen's character,
Yeah.
Rachel. We don't know that yet. And then he has a funny little thing he says to her. He's like, hey, what are you doing, man? He's like, I ain't doing nothing right now. If you let go of my arm, about 5 minutes, I'm going to cross the street and wax that ass. And then he's like, hey, he's like, come on, man. He's like, I'll hit it once for you. And he's like, see if she's got a sister. If she got a sister, I ain't going to call your ass. It's going to be the three of us.
He goes, do something with your time.
JB Smooth vibes right there.
Yes,
Fucking,
very
like
much,
Curb Your
very
Enthusiasm.
Oh, it's so good.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And then that leads to the fake kidnapping of Kelly Robinson, which is also a hilarious scene we were talking about outside before, where he's like, they're like interrogating him and they're going to try and make him tell him who Alex is. And they cut his belt. He's like, what the hell happened to roughing a man up? You
She
going
was
straight to cutting his nuts
Yeah, she's
up?
like, cut off his penis. Cut off his
Cut my
penis.
penis. That's like the rush hour, and he's talking about cut off
Yeah,
my
yeah.
egg roll.
Oh, hell no. And then he's like, what happened to rough a man up? And they're like, tell us his name. He's like, I don't know his name. He's blonde. He's got blue eyes. I don't know his name. He's one of them white guy names. Ellis or Al something. I don't know it. You're making me nervous.
I can't be thinking of all these guns pointing in my face.
So then I think it's kind of like after the party. Obviously, again, sexual healing. Alex is trying to seduce Rachel. We'll get into that in a hot second.
Yeah, you talked about Gunder's party, right? Yeah.
The after though, I'm kind of going to the fist fight between Alex and Kelly in the tunnel to go like.
Oh yeah, after yeah.
They are obviously this is kind of like the part of the movie where they're starting to go, hey, like shit's not working out, and then starting to get at odds and ends. They're in this like little European Hungarian tunnel, and then Kelly Robinson's like, no, not gonna be no fight. I'm gonna whoop your ass. And Alex fucking knows his shit. I like the fact that Alex does a little kick flip like from his back.
Yeah, well,
Dude, underrated.
Kelly hits him, and he's like, "How many you know from that angle, or whatever?" And you're like, "Oh shit!" Like he might get his ass whipped, but then yeah, like you said, he's bleeding, but then Alex flips up like with no effort, like.
He does the kick
Yeah.
flip thing up, which is dope. Like always, I wish I could do
And
that.
he does kick him in the nuts, but then Kelly also returns fire in his nuts, and he gets Kelly arrested because he doesn't speak
He can speak
Hungarian,
Hungarian,
and he does.
Where does he say the fucking?
So why do you get arrested?
He's like, you want to use your feet and throw kicks like a little bitch.
yeah. I just want to really
Go ahead.
Really quick. Well, you already mentioned the party, but a couple elements of the party I wanted to just highlight. The slap boxing match with Cedric Mills with
Sure.
the distraction that Eddie Murphy causes, where he's like, right hand, left side, right hand, and then he like hits him kind of hard, and Cedric Mills tries to like really punch him. Like, what the hell, man? Whatever. Like, you coming all hard.
Yeah, Kelly's doing a distraction so that Owen Wilson, Alex can get inside because Gundars is meeting with all of the buyers of
For the
plane.
potential bids.
Yeah.
That's also a great when Clay Arms is like, Gundars.
Gundars.
And he's talking to someone. He's like, I like that guy. I mean, he's a cool guy. He's like, yeah, that's a guy who runs death camps around the world or whatever. That was kind of like, oh, shit. But yeah, anyway, Kelly trips the silent alarm when Alex is trying to steal the shit. And then, so they have to escape. And he's like, put this on. He's like, what is this? Man, it feels like a sock. Man, it is a sock.
Put that down too.
And I just want to say the escalation of events that takes place after is pretty awesome. So they're getting chased like by all these guys from Gundars with machine guns and shit. They jump off of the roof into a food tent thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
And then that leads to them getting waiter outfits on and trying to like blend in, running away, then going into a slow moving like trolley ski lift car thing. I don't know.
Very European.
Yeah, and there's like a guy like runs on the side of them. That's how slow they're going. I don't know, Wilson takes them out with the roof thing, which is kind of funny. And then they do that to smoke grenades to them floating on a giant balloon and getting shot down, landing on a bridge, which lands them on a truck transporting cars. They land into a car thing, and Kelly Robinson used to like steal cars. It's hinted at in his previous life. So they back down one of the cars to the guys chasing them in other cars, and then they blow up another one, and it explodes. It's kind of a little funny moment. And then they go from that to literally reversing down the truck in their own car and like pulling away, which is pretty cool.
Pretty dope.
That leads into the them going in like a roundabout and having nowhere to go, and they give the guy the keys for his little scooter thing.
Like an ice cream.
Yeah, like, and then they go
bike.
down this stairs tunnel thing.
Kelly Robinson's like, I'm not getting on that.
And then they take that, and again they're on their ass. They're shooting at him. Kelly Robinson's in the back. You could get shot in the back. Like there's
Kelly Robinson ain't getting on no back, no scooter like no
bitch. Yeah. Then that leads them to getting chased again, and they eventually wind up in this like in the middle of a circle of trolley cars, and they use that as cover to hide in the sewer. But that was just a great little action scene.
It's like 7 to 10 different action items.
Like I feel like if the movie had one more of those, like this would be like an even better. Like people would probably make a look at this better. Like that was a really good like. Because this movie doesn't have to have that, you know what I mean? That's not the important part of it, but that was a good.
It was a good sequence.
Yeah.
Definitely. Kyle, what you got? Any other favorite scenes? We're now kind of like,
the sewer scene when Kelly Robinson's like, oh, I'm not one of those guys that I'm going to open up to you just like that. You might as well try that shit on somebody else. And like 2 minutes later, he's like, yeah, my auntie like was taking care of me and all that stuff. And he just
my grandmother
just starts crying. And they
Only
realize they're the same guy or whatever. That scene's
well,
great.
it's the methane like from the sewer that's making them all
it
loopy.
smells so bad. Yeah.
And Eddie Murphy's like, oh, gonna make me loopy.
Are you ready for the bomb? Take away the boxing. Take away the money. Take away my money.
Yeah, take away my money.
Take away. We're the same guy. Yes.
Yeah, they're crying, like hugging each other.
Eddie Murphy does that so well.
Yes. That leads into the sexual healing scene. Do we want to do that now? Or
I think it's time.
Okay.
I mean, we're throwing out quotes.
Where the scene we're about to talk about after this takes place after the scene we just talked about, they were in the sewer, waiting out the guards who didn't find them. We'll get into that later, maybe. And they finally show up back at the home base, so to speak. And Rachel's been looking for them, and they tell her. And at this time now, Kelly and Owen Wilson have kind of bonded, and Alex has told him how much he cares for Rachel, and Kelly's trying to give him like tips and like be like, hey man.
Well, okay, let's also just point out that Alex's flirting before was like
it was terrible.
It was just like Rachel, you
learn how to drive stick.
Yeah, that was really, really good. And then Kelly Robinson's like, "Is that's what you got? That's what you're coming with?
That's what you got?
That's what that was." So then Kelly Robinson's like, "All right, man, I got you. Use the eye thing to seduce Rachel, basically."
Right, so he can be like his like what's
eyes and ears.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I will read the stage direction, and then do you want to be Alex, Kyle, or do you want to be I think Ryan kind of claimed Eddie
You can be-
Murphy.
I mean, if you
to
want to
the
be Eddie
Robinson.
Murphy, you can.
No,
It's up to you. I'm good.
I'll be Alex.
All right, Kyle's Alex. You're Eddie Murphy, and I'll be Rachel in stage directions. All right. So, Alex and Kelly are using the eyes and ears to seduce Rachel as she went to another room to lay down.
A good amount of repeating, heads up.
Oh yeah, that's just my notes.
your
I'm
part.
sorry.
I was like, what?
Just needed to mention
I
that.
was like, I think that was
because
just-
again, you will hear the eyes and the ears, but just a heads up. All right, go ahead with hey,
Hey, it's me, Alex.
Alex.
I love the way you say my name.
It's like the way the L flicks off your tongue. You say Alex.
It's like the way the L flicks off your tongue, like Alex, Alex, Alex. Say it one more time for me. Let me hear you say it.
Alex, what are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm just
I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm getting ready to make love to you so good and long. You're going to be begging me to stop and keep going at the same time. Say that.
I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm getting ready to, baby. I'm gonna make sure that you're okay. And now that I see that you're all tucked in, you're doing fine. I'm gonna go back out. Everything's fine out here. Don't worry about us. We're doing fine. Go back to sleep. Forget I came in.
Alex leaves Rachel's room.
That's not what I said. Get back in there.
No, your rap's not working. We'll try tomorrow. We did our best. There's no shame in that.
Kelly Robinson rap works. Get your ass back in there. This is some good shit.
Alex goes back into Rachel's room.
Hey, I'm sorry. I keep barging in like this. I just want to take a collect myself for a second because I have something that I want to say. And if you don't mind, I just have almost like a story that I feel like I need to tell you.
Good. That's good. Go ahead, cover it up. All right, I'm going to give you my secret weapon. This is the shit that always works. Now listen. Wait, look in the eyes. Say, baby, I woke up this morning. A sea was storming inside of me. Say that.
Baby, when I woke up this morning, I felt like there was a sea storming inside of me.
Inside of me.
Inside of me.
And baby, I think I'm capsizing. The waves are rising and rising.
Hold on a second, sorry.
Second page.
No, you still,
Yeah. And baby, I think that I'm capsizing. I think I'm capsizing, and the waves just keep rising and rising.
Rising
Rising.
and rising.
Rising.
And when
And when I get that feeling, I want sexual healing.
And when I get that feeling, I need sexual healing. I just need it. And I know it sounds crazy. I tried the lyrics. It makes me feel so fine.
Oh, wait, hold on. I'm sorry. I'm lost, dude.
second page.
Okay.
And when, and then you're the next one. Okay.
Oh. And it's good for us.
And it's good for us.
Sexual healing, baby.
It's sexual. It's healing. I don't know what else I can say.
You're cute. You know what? I've always had a little crush on you.
Really? You did?
It's hot in here, isn't it? Rachel removes her blanket, just revealing her underwear.
Oh my gosh. Good Lord.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Now you go over there and you bite on the ass real hard.
No.
Yes.
No.
No?
No. Yes to you.
Bite her.
No.
No.
Get to page 3. No. Yes. Go back to where you were.
Bite her. They love that shit. Don't break the skin, but bite it so good. But afterwards, leave a mark on her ass. They love that shit, boy. Show all friends like, oh, look what he did to my ass.
I know what you want. It's okay. You can trust me. Rachel used the same fighting move from before that throws Alex onto the cot, the bed. You okay?
I think you broke my spine, but in a good way.
And then this is when he turns off the equipment, so Kelly can't see.
Yeah.
And he's like, hey, come on now. Hey, at least see the good.
Let me at least-
come
let
on
me at
now.
least see the
Come on
good.
now.
Yeah. That was such a great scene. You guys fucking did it justice too. That was phenomenal.
Thanks. That was fun. I like doing Eddie Murphy.
So I will be honest. I'm pretty much in terms of the like scenes. Like there's like a confrontation on the roof. I think it's all right. Kind of rips Carlos' hair off, and there's like some funny shit there. The ponytail.
I'll say,
like looking in the eyes of the devil.
I have like 3. Yeah. There before that, there's the bathhouse shootout scene, which is really funny because Kelly's like, "Man, I'm vibing. I got crazy vibes."
Yeah.
He keeps saying like I'm semi-psychic. What do you mean semi-psychic? I said I'm a semi-psychic.
I ain't
My
Miss
name is
Cleo.
And he's like, right here? Oh, yeah, I'm feeling this shit. And he talks to some one guy. He's like, hey, man, who the hell are you? He's like, yeah, give me that hibbity-bibbity shit. And it's really funny.
Shit.
And then they start shooting in there. He was right. There was like some shit going on. That's when Rachel fakes her death.
Yeah.
The car gets blown up, and that's when that fight happens we talked about earlier. After that, with the nut kicking in the
Fist fight.
And then so that leads to kind of the last 30 minutes, which is basically like the last kind of scene, which is Alex is trying to track down the invisible plane. He finds I don't know how he finds the car that's going to the meet. I don't remember how that happened. He just kind of came upon it. It seemed like
Well, he was in the trunk of the.
but before that, how do you even find that car? He ended up there. I don't know how he ended up there. But anyway, he has the spy equipment he has is like the running gag is shitty.
Yeah, and he's
So
trying to.
he's trying to stick it up in the trunk,
scene.
and it keeps falling down, and like so he ends up having to get in the trunk, and they're in the car talking, and he can like kind of hear them, but not really. But he has again the spy equipment. It's supposed to be good, and it sounds exactly. It sounds like Charlie Brown. He ends up taking it off. They go up to whatever, you don't know it's the bridge yet, but you find out, and as they're driving back, Owen Wilson manages to get out of the car, and then he realizes,
there's
the
birds.
plane on the birds are on this plane that you can't see, so clearly that's where the plane is. He infiltrates the bridge by electrocuting the one guy like Home Alone style.
Yeah, that was awesome.
with the whatever the hookups for like a car thing or whatever. And then
battery, I think, something.
has them drop their guns, but then you find out that Rachel is still alive. She disarms him, ties him up, stabs him in the leg, and she's beating him up. He accidentally, I think he does it on purpose, but he says he accidentally turns on Kelly's the eye thing and the ear thing. So while Kelly Robinson, he's simultaneously having the championship fight against Mills, kicking his ass, and all of a sudden he sees 2 things in his eye, and that's what. And he gets
literally again, it's in one eye, so you're seeing the real world here, and then you're seeing Owen Williams. Yeah, Owen Williams.
So
Owen Williams.
He sees that Owen Wilson's getting stabbed in the leg by Rachel, and that she's still alive, and that he needs his help clearly. So, but he gets knocked out before that, and then after that, he's like, "Oh, I gotta knock you out right now." So he knocks him out, and then usually he celebrates after the fight, but he just takes off and heads towards the bridge to save Owen Wilson. And he gets up there, and there's there's like a confrontation. Carlos eventually, the Spanish spy, the superstar spy, ends up on the roof, and they think he's a spy. They get because fucking Kelly again has a feeling. He's like, I gotta feel this guy. This guy, man, I know about it. He's in it or something. And then he's like, why don't you go back to your perfume? And he's like, hey man, ain't perfume, it's cologne.
Can't say that to him.
And he knocks him out. And then Famke Janssen convinces them that she's actually a double agent or pseudo double agent.
That's one of the scenes I read. The pseudo. Yeah, that scene is great.
She's working for Gundars.
Talking about more than quotes, but yeah. Then and then Carlos wakes up and is like, "You idiots! You let Rachel escape." And then the last scene is them finally busting Rachel, and it turns out Carlos actually got their parade that they were supposed to get.
Yeah, there's a theme. He wants his parade,
and there's like a little funny.
Robinson needs his parade.
There's a funny quick gag of Owen Wilson tells Kelly Robinson they're going to be skydiving with this new scientific shit that makes you fly like a bird.
Aerogel.
He's like like a jelly bird, like a jelly bird.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah! And then right before the movie ends, he's like, hey, I need 2 jars of jelly and 2 parachutes. Yeah. So it's like some bullshit just to make him go on.
That is quintessentially why this movie is very much in the feel good, is because Owen Wilson's giving it back to Kelly in subtle ways, because I feel like he's kind of I can't beat him physically, but I'm gonna fuck with him. Hey, I know how to fly the plane. Yeah. Hey man, we're gonna be fucking falling down. It's gonna be
outsmart him for sure.
It's gonna be hilarious. Kelly Robinson just ah!
Yeah, but I think it's like look, Woj said it's a good length. It's not too long.
Oh hey man, I always say it's a good length.
It's got good comedy. I think
Clip
I
it.
think if they wanted to work like on the spy / I mean, I guess more pickiness, I guess, but I'm kind of ahead.
It's all right. Let's move on to quotes.
Yeah, let's
and
go quotes.
let's just churn them out because Kyle, you gotta throw out some quotes here, man. Some you got.
The one scene when Kelly Robinson's talking to George W. Bush.
Oh yeah.
You know he's played by Will Ferrell?
I did not
no.
know that.
Yeah, so I looked that
What?
up. I thought that was pretty sick.
Nice.
Awesome, man.
He's done that on Saturday Night Live. Shout out Will Ferrell.
Dropping
we love
knowledge.
Oh, shout out
him.
for sure.
But yeah, he does his George W. So that's him. I didn't know that either. But and the girls are like, or Kelly Robinson's like, oh, I was the president. He wants me to do like a secret mission or something in Budapest. And the girls are like, oh, kind of like a 007 type of thing. He goes, 007, more like 009 and a half. You know what I mean? He like dabs up fucking TJ.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was a really funny line. Like
That's hilarious. Yeah, that line is.
That
fucking-
is one of the best lines.
That's
in the
009 and a
movie.
half. You know
I
what
was
I
saying
mean?
that same scene. He's like, Jerry, you've been manager for 10 years. Take your head out my ass. And he's like, TJ says, like, you only been with me for 3 years. Keep your head where it's at.
Yeah, keep your head where it's
I thought
at.
that was
Yeah,
really
right
funny.
before that.
I got just a quick one from Eddie Murphy when the first guy, like Blaze or Blade or whatever, like hits his gloves where it goes, ow, ow.
Oh, yeah.
Just all psych mind games. I fucking love it. Go ahead.
Owen Wilson translates for them in Hungarian, and he gets him the shitty room.
Yeah,
we didn't,
gets
we
them
didn't mention that in scenes.
one
but
in the basement or
Kelly
whatever.
Robinson's like pissed off. But anyway, he's like, you better watch it. You better
terrible.
watch your job. Rain Man
Clap.
got skills.
Yeah, Rain Man got skills. TJ in general, that guy.
Let's put some respect on his name because I got it.
Yeah,
Keith Dallas. Fucking great guy. It's TJ.
Keith Dallas.
Of
wow.
course.
When Carlos is like doing like the punking of Alex, like he comes in like a tube thing. He's like, "Oh, Alex, how are you doing? You know, like, did you get the pilot out alive?" He's like, "Yeah, you know, yes, I did." Oh, well, no, he's dead.
He's actually dead.
And then it's he's like they're just fawning over Carlos, the like secretary lady or whatever, and she's like, "Yeah, you know, it's like Carlos, stake out with him and all this." He's like, "You know, he's not even Latin. He's from Iowa." Sorry, go ahead.
Love
Somebody
that.
throw some out.
That's a good name for it. That's what you should call it, the leafy bug.
The leafy bug.
Server boy, please tell me when you just say nice shifting. When he's saying,
Yeah.
he get,
BNS, more like bitch needs some slapping.
Yeah, bitch needs some slapping.
That's toward the end.
I like this line when he's speaking Hungarian and like the two manager guys are like clearly they have no fucking idea. He's like, You get that extra Cosino or what's up with that?
Yeah, I'm thinking they know what he says. Go A-Chain.
No,
Oh, man, we need a
one.
big A-Chain
and a
touchdown
big
here, guys.
A-Chain
We need a
touchdown.
big A-Chain touchdown.
Alex almost gets left on the red carpet, and he's like, "Hey, tell him I'm with you." He's like,
I've
"I've never
never
seen that
seen-
guy in my life. You should take him in the back and shoot his ass." I'm just playing, man. He with me.
Kelly
that.
is like getting debriefed on the mission. He's like, "Oh, you know what? Leaf. You know, it looks like one of those bugs that you know, get, like on a leaf and you can't see. That's a good name for it. Y'all should shouldn't call it the switchblade. You should call it the leafy bug."
When they get
Go
when they
ahead.
get the basement room in the Budapest or whatever, he's like, I need you guys in 5 minutes to get me up to the most expensive suite in here. TJ, you scroll one more time. Please.
Ooh,
scroll
please,
one more time, please, one more time.
And he's like, hold on, fuck, I had that.
I got one more.
Go ahead, you go for it.
He's in the cage, like the ring with Cedric, and he's just looking at his feet. And he's like, "Oh, that's what you coming with? Oh, you definitely get your ass whooped." Just like cockiness.
What
is so
round
great.
you think-
I'm gonna knock
I'm
you
gonna knock
out?
your ass out.
Let's see. Oh, you guys are talking about the
Of
loopy
course,
scene.
Tyreek Hill, but I have
Tyreek
him in my work
Hill.
league.
How many yards was that?
Like, not many.
Shit.
That was like a goal.
Oh, that
line
was
kinda.
dope though. Sick
nice.
celebration, like goddamn
was sick.
FIFA right
Backflip.
there. FIFA, easy FIFA. One of the greatest league quotes there. I'm just throwing in other quotes. I don't
Yeah,
know.
just throwing in every quote here. I see it.
When he's in the methane and the thing, he's like, "My grandmother was the first person to punch me in the face.
Yeah.
She did it. Smell like ass soup all
It
over
smell-
this place."
Yeah. Get a little loopy, you know.
Yeah. How they've they're trying to escape from the room, and they have like the anchor thing. He's like, "Oh man, what kind of cheap ass equipment is this? You're supposed to check the anchor. That's spy
That
school
shit,
101." It's like, they got bullets, we got smoke.
Yeah.
He's like, what's going on? It's smoking.
It's smoking.
Billions
of dollars. You hear this guy? And he rips
billions
off
of
the-
dollars. You hear this guy? Billions of dollars. Alex at some point with the self-destruct button going off with the leafy bug, he's like, "That's not good. Is that good?" I don't know.
Yeah.
What's your name, boy? Yeah. He talking all the hibbity-bibbity shit because he knows something.
I don't know. I wrote down a bunch of Alex quotes. He's like, "There's one thing." Famke, Rachel Johnson.
Yeah.
She was like, "There's one thing that'll make a man talk." She cuts his belt. He goes, "Cutting my belt?" I don't know why. It's like a little straight man line. I think it's hilarious though.
She's so good at cutting off belts, by the way. That's wild.
The one we always say to this day, ain't no girl involved. Now it's murky when there ain't no girl involved. I see how it go.
Owen Wilson
From
trying to
now
talk
on-
about double agents and pseudo agents.
I don't know.
all this
Now it's
shit.
from now on, we just tie everybody up.
Yeah.
I like when they finally kind of got Rachel like cornered, and then she's like, I'm sorry, they got her in the cafe, and he's like, "Alex, why don't we go on a 2-week steakhouse in Greek in Mykonos?" And he's like, "I don't know what to say to that." We say no.
Yeah,
We say hell no.
Oh, I mean, the answer was going
Hell
to be
no.
no.
Say hell no, biatch.
Hell no, biatch. Yeah.
When they're on the roof or whatever, and she's like trying to convince Alex that she's with them, and he's like believing it. And he's like, "Oh, look, that's enough. I can't listen to more of this shit, man. What's wrong with you? You blinded right now. You booty blinded.
blind.
You know what that is? It's like being snow blinded. Only ain't no snow. It's a cute little piece of ass."
Kelly's like, "He stole my parade."
Yeah.
And then Alex goes, "I don't know what to say. I know what to say. Bullshit.
Bullshit."
Bullshit. And then he's already said, but Jellybird is
Yeah, the
fucking
jelly
great.
bird. You got all of mine.
Oh, dude. I mean, this is a great one. This isn't the greatest one, but it's just the last one on my list. They're playing with the camouflage at the end, and he's like, "Oh man,
you broke it.
I gotta get that shit on my car. You wanna see how clean my garage looks?"
Oh, great, you broke it. Way to go.
I didn't have it. I kind of mentioned it before, but the exact thing is, I was born semi-psychic. I had a hunch something was gonna happen in that room. Why'd you go in the room? I'm only semi-psychic. I ain't Miss Cleo.
Miss Cleo.
All right, I think we good on quotes. Are we tapped out?
Yeah, like all the ones I wrote
Probably
down.
good.
All right, I got just a couple quick trips down soundtrack lane. I like the general spy theme. It's just kind of like it's James Bond-esque, but it's a little different. It's just kind of like that. I think it's strings and a little bit of.
I had 3 songs of note.
Okay, go ahead.
The one in the movie, Cash Money,
Money,
Cars,
Cars,
Clothing, Rough Ends,
Rough
featuring
Ends, baby.
Memphis Bleak when Kelly arrives at the airport or whatever to meet Alex for the first time in the stretch limo and shit. And then the 2 more I had were at the end of the movie in the credits. Full Mode from Nore, or N-O-R-E. I don't know if I'm saying.
Nor, yeah, whatever.
And then Multiply from Exhibit featuring Nate Dogg.
That's a good song.
Fucking love Exhibit, Loki.
The only one I have as an add-in, the Hungarian Muscle is listening in the car to "Let's Talk About Sex" by Salt and Pepper,
Let's talk about sex.
oh,
but a
yeah.
Hungarian version.
Yeah. Let's
So
talk about all the good times and the bad times. That's so good.
That's a great one. All right, so
Go.
no, go ahead. I gotta.
I would say for recasting, so it's around that time where we go to that. So and it's more time where I'm picking this, but Gary Cole as Carlos is just doesn't make sense. Let's just to put it nicely. Love Gary Cole. That not the right role for him. I think
it's a weird
I think
writing.
there's 2 easy choices you could have. I think I forgot his name. It's like the guy from The Mummy and Deuce Bigelow. That guy could be Carlos. That guy is like an exotic looking dude.
Mummy. Oh, yes.
Oda
yes,
Fetty,
yes,
the guy,
Yes.
the Deuce Bigelow takes care of his house, and then obviously maybe he's too expensive at the time, but Antonio Banderas, he's sitting out there.
How about
and,
let's just
that.
maybe put it as anybody that was actually Latin.
right,
Yeah,
or
right.
Probably
or
would.
rewrite the
Real talk.
character to not be Latin. Either way, it's but
Yeah.
to like make Gary Cole like Spanish, he's not, and then also Alex's boss, the guy, what was his name?
Mondi.
Mac or whatever.
Well, the character's name is Mac.
Yeah,
but
I think he was
Mac
fine.
and
Bill
but
Mondi.
I think again, if you want to upgrade it, a little William Fichtner action in there, I think would be.
Ooh.
I'm a big fan of the Fick man.
Yeah, so that would be right there. I think
That'd be
he
nice.
could have more scenes, maybe more of a prevalent role in the movie at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, I think it was decent. I mean, like a lot of people didn't really get a lot to do. Like Malcolm McDowell was in it for like 5 minutes. I think the entire movie, he's barely in it.
Yeah,
You
that's
know.
the villain. Yeah.
We'll talk about that.
But
shit.
yeah, okay. But that's it. That's all I had for recasting. Unless
Kyle,
anybody
you got
else.
any recasting?
I couldn't really come up with anyone honestly. I kind of
Yeah.
like the Antonio Banderas. That would
Antonio
have
Banderas
been
sounds
a
nice.
cool one. I think.
For
Well, it's
sure.
like, and it would make sense too, and you wouldn't. And then, like, and I think if you used him, then you wouldn't have to show him till the end of the movie. You kind of tease that there is a Carlos out there, and you don't see
Yeah,
him, and then
right.
when he flies in the parachute, like, oh shit, it's Antonio Banderas. Like,
I like that.
that'd be kind of cool.
Oh, I thought that was
So you guys have any cinematic shots that you like that particularly stood out for you? Any like camera work or
It's
anything?
kind of cool, like when the leafy bug actually like turned invisible.
Yeah.
That's just a
Yeah.
cool.
Well, it's also like 2002, so you were like, "Holy shit!"
yeah, right.
that's a
At that
thing?
time, like yeah, exactly. That's
like-
like really the only one I had.
Yeah,
I think.
I definitely like that. I like that they play the gag on it too, of just like it's like a fucking unlock, like a key fob, like.
Yeah.
beep, 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 beep.
I guess I would just mention, I think it's really cool how they do the split screen with the camera thing with the eye gadget. I think it works pretty well. Like, oh, that's what he's seeing. Like, I get it. It makes sense to me as an audience member, and it doesn't look bad. It actually looks kind of decent. And then also, if we're talking about a specific shot, I guess when when Alex pushes the one car down, he has the grenade on it, and it blows up, and they're on the back of the truck. That was kind of cool, I thought. So other than that, I didn't have any of those.
Okay. Should we move to Switcheroo?
I believe it's spin-off, prequel, sequel ahead of that. but-
Okay, let's do that one.
Yeah. Any Kyle, spin-off, sequel?
I wasn't trying to take this, but it was just like another. There's just a lot of these like odd couple movies that it kind of reminded me of, like Rush Hour, obviously. You know, Chris Tucker, Jackie Chan, like Blue Streak.
Are you saying for the crossover they were going to?
No, I thought it was spin-off. I didn't know. I didn't really understand the spin-off prequels.
So that would be like, for example,
Sure,
if they did a sequel to this movie, like I don't know, like I Spy 2 Back in Action or something, and it's like I don't know what the plot would
Back
be.
in action.
Like like maybe Rachel escaped prison and she stole something, and they need Owen
I didn't have anything
Wilson
like
and
that, no.
Kelly Robinson to get back together for whatever reason. You know, I don't know. Or like,
Yo, that Tyreek Hill fucking hit my bet. That was
Or
dope.
like-
Nice, let's
if-
go,
Let's
dude.
go.
And that's an off the pot. If Bobby were here, the rise of Kelly Robinson.
Mm.
I want to see his career and how he. I could see him saying that or something
Yeah.
like that. You know.
If I'm being honest, I'll go like Eddie Murphy in this role of like a fast talking, like, hey man, I'm the shit, you're not, and go. I watched that 2 hours of fucking anything. Just give me
Right.
whatever. So I just put it as general as a Eddie Murphy as Kelly Robinson, or more like just give me Eddie Murphy being in an R-rated. Give him the use of the word fuck
Right.
and shithead.
Get this on HBO and we'll see.
Get
what,
this on
we'll see what
HBO,
happens.
and I'm so
I'm
in
in.
because I like the Eddie Murphy, like Axel Foley in Beverly Hills Cop
yeah.
is just always my guy. Where I'm like, you, like he's kind of asshole, but you like him, and you're
He's
like,
hilarious.
hey, like
Yeah.
this guy kind of fucks with you a lot. I like
Yeah,
that.
I like
yeah.
that.
So it's like that vein of just like give me Eddie Murphy and whatever you do.
I mean, yeah, they are kind of putting the like the wet blanket on him almost, like where it's like like he can do so much more. Like if you ever seen his stand up like Raw or like whatever, like when he can go and use the F word and whatever he wants, like he can just like go in so many directions. So yeah, I agree that would be.
It's just it's so broad. I'm like, just give Eddie Murphy free range and I'll watch whatever. Now, granted, I will be saying this. You were talking about the fighting aspect and the fact that he's a boxer. I think it works well within the movie so that you can then go, I believe this. Eddie Murphy and any actor really, like when you get like 50, 60 plus, you're not really doing the action movie so much. So like the plot has to change. The movie has to change with that. I still like Eddie Murphy and is talking like, if you guys saw Dolomite, I thought like Dolomite was like, oh, this is Eddie Murphy just doing what he is, just less athletic, less like action-y. And I thought it still was funny. Like he can still do it, You just kind of have to change with as you're getting older. You can't be the boxer. You can't be a 60-year-old
I
boxer.
mean, I don't know if you saw it. Then it came out last year on Netflix. Beverly Hills Cop 4. It was
No, definitely did not.
Oh.
There's a 4 in the movie.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of
Well,
here.
I think it was.
didn't know
I
that.
don't know if it was it's the fourth one. I don't know if it was called. I think it was called maybe.
Ba, 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 ba. Get out.
Actually,
no, I don't.
It actually wasn't bad. It
I
wasn't,
don't do 4 sequels unless the fucking movie starts with Star
Well,
Wars.
it was on Netflix. I mean, it was a Netflix. It came straight to Netflix. So it wasn't like a theater release. But yeah, I thought it was decent. I mean, Eddie Murphy's good. It could be better, of course, but it's a Netflix movie, so
It's too
Yeah.
late.
my expectations are
The
not like.
sequel-
They're just trying to
sequel
get everyone.
comes
It's
out
trying to
too
be a
late.
cash grab.
We
like
were
from
just
all the
talking
old-
about Super Troopers.
Yep.
Came out too
The
late.
third one's
They're filming
coming
a
out.
third one right now.
Yeah.
It just came out
Get
too
down?
late.
Oh man,
Get down, he says.
we didn't need that. We needed a Josh Allen rushing touchdown.
Get down, he says.
It's all right. A-chain touchdown to get it to overtime. Tush push win.
Get down on it.
I'm down for that.
Manifesting.
Down for that. Should we go to the Switcheroo?
Yeah.
Yeah, this one I didn't understand either. You
So
guys
this
know
is
that.
like, I'll just kind of explain again. So it's like if you had either someone from another movie or a show that would be like maybe in the background of this movie, like a scene of this movie, or maybe again you could you could take someone from this movie and put them in a show or movie, a different one.
Yeah.
Kind of like you're either flip flopping them or you're adding them, like we did before. Like we said, example. We did Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Bobby was like, "What if they were going to that concert? They were going to meet up Wooderson from Days
Who
of
was getting the
Confused."
tickets on the cheap?
Like last week, I was like, the movie Hell or High Water we did. I was like, it kind of felt like Breaking Bad to me. I'm like, what if one of the banks they robbed, like Walter and Jesse were in the background or something?
Sure.
Like they were like one of the customers. Like it could be something simple like that.
Yeah.
It could be more,
So I'll start. I am a huge Malcolm McDowell fan. So we already reviewed Shutter Island on this. I would like to see him as the president, whatever the fuck, main scientist is, psychologist of Shutter Island. Like just him really in like any villain role. I think he can do it well. He has the look. He has kind of the cadence. Kind of like
the demeanor. Yeah.
kind of like not like a very imposing guy, but you like kind of be like, I'm gonna beat you with my brain.
He doesn't have to say much to like.
Yeah.
Are you saying him as Gundars is going to be in?
I'm saying not necessarily the character. I was more broad of just like him as a villain role, in the truer sense of like the Switcheroo, like being like, okay, this movie operating within like the same existence as other movies. I mean, I'm kind of like, it's weird, but I'm like a Tom Cruise like Mission Impossible. I don't know why it kind of like hit where I'm like, maybe not Kelly Robinson being so overtly over the top, but like I can see like a lesser spy kind of thing. Like maybe like, again, Tom Cruise, it's hard to see him doing comedy, but like just something, I don't know, like in the vein of like serious action movie to kind of buffoons like filling in some patchwork, I don't know there.
Yeah, I was kind of going. I mean, I kind of used this before, but like again, like we pair them up with another cop duo I've seen, like Rush Hour. Like we could see.
Well, who are you going with?
Probably go Rush Hour, Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan.
Solid one.
Because Owen Wilson and him obviously have chemistry with Shanghai Noon and Nights, so that would be good. And although Eddie Murphy and Chris Tucker are similar in their
very same
comedy,
lane.
they're both hilarious. I think it would still work. Like maybe. You could put, you could put either, you could do Jackie with, you could have like during the movie, like you could have the pair like swap almost partners for a little bit of it, kind of like they do, like in Empire Strikes Back, where like these characters go off here and these characters go off here, or like Guardians 2, same thing. I mean, you could do Bad Boys as well. I think that would work. Again, I don't think it would work.
I'm gonna disagree.
I don't think it'd work as well. I don't think it'd work as well, but I mean, I think Rush Hour would be a better.
You almost need 4 completely different characters, like like the duos that you mentioned. Again, I'm not nitpicking, but I'm just saying like you had 2 characters that are too similar.
No, you're right. Yeah.
So you need to have, if 4 guys are going to be the main one, you have to have 4 completely separate like
trying to think of
characters that are independent of.
I was trying to think of another like buddy cop pairing that would work, and I just couldn't.
You know what I'll give one? What about Bulletproof? The classic Adam Sandler, Damon Wayans.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, they're different enough. It might work.
That would probably work.
I mean, that's a
Yeah.
real amalgamation of all the thoughts in my brain right
Yeah.
there. But
Thoughts and brain.
it's all good.
What
man.
about like? Well, I see. It's kind of two different movies, but we just did it. What if we did the other guys with them, Mark Wahlberg and Will Ferrell? But I don't think those would pair well. Like I think it would.
I think it would actually be fine because you know that it's a comedy and like whatever. You have Kelly Robinson doing the action. I could easily, again, because of the tower heist, I can see Kelly Robinson just ripping on Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg.
I think that you would have to I think if we did that those pairings, I think we'd have to film it through the lens of the other guys more than the lens of I Spy. Do you know what I mean? Like in their world and the other, I think it would work better because it's more like, I don't know, like tongue in cheek, you know. Whereas the Kelly Robinson ones, somewhat supposed to be in the real world or whatever. You know, it's not as like making fun of stuff like the other guys, like, you know, like they just jump off the building, you know, and like the whole, like I think if they lean into that with it more, I think it would probably work better.
I gotcha.
Yeah. But that's all I have for that.
All right, Kyle, you good?
Yeah, I was
That's
good.
all.
Little picky nits.
That's all I have to say.
I'm
Let's have
assuming
these-
that's like things like you can just pick at. Like,
Yeah.
Things that like didn't work in the movie, didn't make sense, or things that you could.
You
I thought
started.
it was wild that like Kelly Robinson had that fight with the one guy and he knocks him out in like the first round, and then the next fight was like 3 days later.
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
like
Oh
the
yeah,
next-
that's a good
it was
point.
the next
I-
Thursday.
like,
Excellent.
That never happens in real life.
Yeah,
Dude.
no
So
way.
that was very odd. I'm like, oh, that's kind of weird. Like this mission just comes up out of
Yeah,
nowhere.
it would be like 6 months from now
exactly.
or something.
But like since he whooped his ass in round one, like I guess he could fight technically.
It's
3 days
yeah,
later.
you're
but,
trying
like,
you're trying to find like could this happen in real life, but
Yeah.
no, with a professional
Yeah.
boxing, especially being the championship round.
right.
And then also I would probably venture a guess as well, like it would probably happen stateside. You wouldn't go to Hungary.
Like to think about all the hotels you
For-
gotta get and all the money. Like
if
that
I'm
goes
just
into
also
that, like,
throwing it out there, it's Hungary. Like
Right.
Vegas is a boxing destination, not Hungary.
I think that the implication or the
the
implication.
implication.
Are you going to hurt these women? No.
no.
Um,
I need you to understand this.
certainly you'd be in any
You
danger.
certainly you would need trouble. Yeah, that's fucking good. It's always sunny. Jesus. All right, what are you saying?
I was going to say that I imagine is because of Gundaz.
Gundaz, baby.
And all the people at this thing that is like they paid him a shitload of money to come there. Kind of like the WWE is going to be in Saudi Arabia, and it's just like because they have just like a buttload of money. You know, but why are they going there? Like,
Yeah.
because they have a buttload of money. That's
Sure.
the only reason. I think we talked about this already, but Gary Cole as Carlos obviously is
It's a bad one.
It doesn't work.
It's a bad one. For
He's
sure.
great as an actor. This is not.
Just not, yeah.
Well, he shouldn't have been cast as miscast. It doesn't make sense. It should have been a guy who's actually
It's either a Latin character
Latin.
or again somebody who you
yeah.
cast as a.
I mean, he
as
doesn't
the
even,
character.
He doesn't
as a-
even do the accent well. He doesn't look like he looks like a bad like Steven Seagal almost.
Like, yeah, right. Yeah.
Also,
like
I could
spray
see
tan.
who was the guy in Chips.
oh, Michael Pena.
No, the original Chips.
Erica Estrada.
Erica
Erica
Estrada,
Estrada.
yeah.
Kind of gives me an Erica Estrada vibe of like just being cheesy as hell, man. I'm gonna throw it out there. I got 2 problems with Owen Wilson. One,
In this movie,
in general, the person, the
Okay.
actor as a whole, like in the
Wow.
roles that
wow. Why don't
the
you like me,
roles that he-
Wonge? Wow.
that he does. I'm not really buying him doing anything physical, even when he's like kind of doing the more artsy fartsy, like, oh, I got the backflip up and I'm doing judo or some bullshit or
You
whatever
think
the
it's
fuck
just
he's
not
doing.
believable?
I'm just in the sense of like, you look frail. You look like you're 140 pounds, and I'm like, okay, you're supposed to be a spy. Doesn't spy have to have like if you're in a fight with somebody, you have to be able to.
No, I see what you're saying. I kind of had some thoughts about that, but then I was like, well, his character is supposed to be like the spy who's not as good or who looks more of a real like
Right.
a everyman.
Or every
Which brings me to
regular,
my next point.
everyday, normal
So like
guy.
I think for the role I think is fine, but like again he didn't really do anything like too spy or action noteworthy, you know. I think Eddie Murphy kind of does more honestly in this movie of that kind of shit.
I mean, Eddie Murphy does both sides of the coin. That's why he's
Right.
so fucking great. But
Got a Robinson, 57-0.
which brings me to my next point. don't smoke crack. Sorry. Had to get that out. It brings me to the point, though, of you're supposed to be a spy, which I think the quintessential thing of a spy is like be memorable enough to be forgettable. Like, so like people are like, you want to be charming to be able to get into places, but you want to be able to be forgotten in an instant.
Away.
I mean, Owen Wilson has the most distinct nose of all time. That's all I'm saying. Of like, hey, you know that guy with that fucked up nose? That's the guy who did it.
Yeah, that's the guy.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just too.
Oh, that whole thing too. I mean, I'm gonna piggyback off that.
Yeah,
like,
go ahead.
How are like Kelly and Alex not being ID'd when they escape the party? Like Kelly Robbins is probably like one of the friends, one of the only brothers there, right? Like I'm just saying, like. They're in Hungary. Well, he is. I'm just saying, like they're like.
Yes, I got.
And he has this specific suit, like the way his bow tie is.
The 57 little thing. Yeah.
He came in with Alex, who's this blonde guy, and they happen to be leaving a black guy and a white blonde guy. I mean, I don't know. Like, plus Kelly Robinson, one of the most recognizable faces on the planet.
At that time, I would imagine. So yeah.
It'd be like Floyd Mayweather if it was a spy or something, or like, you know what I mean? Like Muhammad Ali is a spy. You know who Muhammad Ali? Like, it's like
you think they would be recognizable. Again, it plays into the Owen Wilson nose thing. Like. You would hey, the guy with the fucked up nose. That's who did it. Again, you're only getting this part of it, which is the fucked up nose.
Well, and but afterwards, when they're escaping, their masks are off, and they're shooting at them, and they can clearly see them. I'm pretty sure. Like the one guy's running along the side of the trolley thing, and he gets knocked out, but he's gonna wake up and remember.
I don't know if they trust Boris. We don't know.
Yeah.
Another thing
go ahead.
I'm gonna pick off. We didn't get to see the goods.
Fair point.
I mean,
just saying. We get the R rating, we get the swearing, we get the goods.
Yeah.
I don't think there is an
guys.
R rated to this version.
No.
Like I think they just were like, we're making a PG-13 movie.
Well, that's how you make the most money. Yeah.
Where are the other agencies that are surveilling the the list of lists of all
these
drug runners, nuclear power?
Oh my god! What
pick.
A terrible throw!
Terrible pick to
dude, unbelievable. That's gonna ruin the bet.
That's the game.
Fucking idiot.
Yeah. Where are the other agencies? Where are the cameras at the party? You're a $1 billion guy, like, hey, I'm selling weapons of mass destruction. You probably got some cameras.
Yeah, right. You gotta know when they're coming. Yeah.
Maybe where the computer is has the $1 billion codes in it. This is just like a more of a me thing. I find it odd when villains wear like different cultures' clothing. A lot of times, like Asian, they wear like the Asian button-up thing. Yeah, and it's just like, why are you doing that?
Stay in your lane.
You're also in Hungary. It's like if you wore Hungarian garb, I'd kind of be like, now, I get it.
Yeah,
like,
it makes
you're
sense.
in the place, but he's clearly wearing like an Asian button-up nice thing.
The giant balloon to escape.
Not the most efficient.
How do you think that was going to go down? So like
they had a way out every other time.
Help out.
They should have done the smoke grenades, use smoke grenades, and then just exit the vehicle and run down the stairs.
You go like this high above the smoke, and they're just like, oh,
and
hey, what's up?
Maybe you attach like your jacket to the balloon so they think it's you or something, and they shoot at it, and then you run down the stairs. And anyway, that was just a bad plan from the get go. Like, did you really think you're gonna get away without being seen or shot at? Like, I just
fingerprints for sure. Where like you don't wear gloves at all. That's crazy. Right. How does the leafy bug stay cloaked the whole time? Like the entire time that they're on the roof, it just is like like I'm saying days. They're like he's like, oh, you've driven past it half a dozen times. Yeah. I'm like, how do they always have it cloaked?
It's true.
Is the battery like good?
Well, I think it's like a remote. Like you just click it on, click it off, and when it's off, it's off, and when it's on, it's on.
But it requires energy to make it leafy.
Does it? I don't know.
I don't know, man.
But like piggybacking off of that, like
go ahead.
It's such an expensive jet. It ends up being like whatever what the bid was, but then it has the little mini bomb thing. It's so easy to take apart and then
Yeah.
like,
Dude.
I don't know. I thought that was
Dude,
like,
they shoot it like 3 times. It goes right into it. I'm
Yeah.
like, is this not a fucking
That's what I'm
$1
saying. I was
million
like,
jet? What the fuck?
Yeah, what happened with the codes? I thought he had the codes. Like, oh fuck, it's not working. I put it in.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
never
right?
see what that is.
I thought I remember the code. Yeah.
I don't know how Kelly knows where Alex is at. Because he only gets the thing, and then he leaves the boxing match. And
Well,
just
no, he says it on the. I think he says that when she's stabbing something about he says something about the bridge. I remember.
Oh, maybe the bridge. Okay, maybe I'm wrong.
When he's
Maybe I'm
getting
wrong
fight, he's
there.
like Rachel. He's like you've been hiding. Like something about like they're on the bridge, or like he hears the bridge, and then when Kelly walks out, he sees the birds again. That whole shit.
Yeah, I
Terrible.
I don't know how the nuke doesn't blow. This is a nuke. It's a nuke.
Yeah, right.
And there is a explosion happening, and
They said it wasn't armed.
I armed my fucking
Yeah,
nuke,
my
okay?
booty cheeks.
That's what he said. I'm just saying. I don't know.
There's no shot that doesn't.
At least
blow
they
up.
tried to explain it. They just didn't like ignore it. I guess. I have one.
I have one last one. Go ahead.
How do they not get found while they're hiding in the sewer? The bad guy surely would have climbed down there and looked. I mean,
Hey, here is where they are. Is literally here is where the bike
Yeah,
is.
They
The
had,
bike
like,
is
the light
here,
on them, I thought, at one
where there's
point.
not many places they could have gone. I mean, even if you were scouring the area, that was a spot you would look.
Yeah, X marks the fucking spot. What are we doing?
They should have been captured or something, and then like an escape
Yeah.
kind of thing. Like
I could
maybe,
see that.
Maybe
Yeah,
Rachel leads an escape team to get them.
Sure.
and, You know, it just doesn't like they like shine a light down there for like 2 seconds. Like, okay, we're good. There's nobody there. Like what?
Fair. The last one I have is, how is there not a blooper reel for this fucking
Yeah.
movie?
That's a great point.
Great point.
What? This is one of the ones that I'm like,
This one calls for
this
it.
would
Yeah.
have been great. This
Yeah.
one would have been the ones that I'm looking at my phone
Yeah.
20 years later going,
Yeah,
like, oh,
right.
fuck yeah,
I'm pretty sure they had it for the Shanghai Noon and Nights movies.
Definitely so.
They had it for-
all Jackie Chan
They had it
movies.
for Life with Eddie Murphy. I
Jackie
know
always
that.
okay.
Yeah. Jackie always
Hey,
okay.
what'd you tell him who we are, Jackie? Oh, his name is Lee.
His name is Lee. God
it.
damn it.
Jackie again. Also, I think in general, this movie I'm gonna short up the spy plot of it, part of it. You don't really get to see Malcolm McDowell like at all.
No.
He's like a pretty prominent actor. He's in like the movie for like 5 minutes. He's supposed to be the main villain. You barely see him.
He's great. He's a great actor.
Like I would have liked more background with him, or maybe like a scene as motivate. I don't know, just something. One, 2 more scenes with him.
Something, yeah.
Also, I think that's the scene, the last, like the final scene, taking place on the tiny roof. It's kind of like anticlimactic. Like when it gets there, like not a lot happens. Like drop your guns and then drop your guns again, and then it's like I don't know. Like I think it would have been better if there was a better action set piece for the ending, where they're like maybe
it's like a fucking 20 by 20 roof.
yeah, it's
It's
very
a small ass roof.
Yeah, like maybe
How much can be
And
spent on
everybody
that?
misses every
like
shot.
more better action too. Like Clay Robinson can be using the gun more, and Alex, and like and like that's what like Rush Hour has too. Besides like the comedy, they have good scenes, like where we get a variety of like that stuff to go with it. I think there was missing that element where it's like they got the comedy, they got the chemistry. They don't really have the plot and the structure around it, and like some of the the finishing touches. I think it was just missing. Like that one scene was really good. We talked about with the chase and all these different parts of it leading to the sewer. Then the bathhouse scene was okay. I think could have been better, but at least there was another action scene. And then the final action scene is kind of the worst one, on the roof or whatever. It's not even really. I can't even really call it an action scene. It's barely any action. So it's like I think it was.
Yeah, they favored heavily on the comedy. Of
Yeah,
this movie,
100%.
for sure.
They were leaning on
Action wasn't the main priority for sure.
No, I just think like again, like you don't have to do like Jackie Chan kung fu stuff, karate, but like again a car thing or a gun thing,
More
or
action, yeah, just in
maybe like a
general.
fist fight because Kelly Robinson's a boxer.
Yeah, right.
That makes sense. Like he could fight some big goon guy, like some, whatever, like
fight some
Jaws.
Hungarian muscle.
Yeah. So I just think like again, I think it's a good. I like the movie; it's pretty good. But there are things that it could have launched it up to be on the level of
Kick it up a notch.
these
Take it up a
of
notch.
a Rush Hour, of a Bad Boys, of a whatever, But
Streak.
because the comedy's there, it's fucking awesome. I love Blue Streak.
Hey, was that a trifecta right there? There you go. Nice. All right, let's. Are we good on the picking hits?
Are we gonna wrap it up?
Yeah, let's wrap it up. Kyle, so we do a stream it, skip it, or own it.
Yeah.
And then you are going to give a rating out of 10. You can go to the
You can do decimals.
decimal point.
Recommendation is a hell yes, you should own it. This is
Hell
a
yeah.
definitely. You can just go back to this movie out of nowhere. I
Yeah.
feel like you can just bring it back from time to time. Like I feel like. I gave it. I had a 7 out of 10, but I moved it up to an 8 out of 10. I think it's a
No
solid-
decimals?
No, we're just gonna go straight. We're
Okay.
just gonna go straight.
Okay.
8 out of 10. I think it's pretty solid.
Yeah.
Love me the dynamic of Owen Wilson and Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy just completely makes this movie.
Yeah.
So definitely a rewatchable for sure. Yeah, that's what I had.
It's a great review, although as Dave Portnoy would say, it's a rookie score. He didn't use decimals, but I'm just
It's
kidding.
all right. 8.0.
But no, it's a good. I like that. Was good.
Grade 8.
That was a good explanation. I agree with you. I said stream. I own it. I'm glad I own it. Like I'd want to own it, but I
baby.
think for most people,
Own it.
I think a stream would probably be.
You own the movies, so you're.
Yeah, well, I would own it. I do own it. I would say own, but I'm saying for most people, I think it would be a stream.
Oh, okay.
You gotta listen.
You should just own it.
Listening's a skill, motherfucker. You gotta listen.
I got ear fucking phones in. I'm listening to you on full volume.
Okay, well, apparently not. No,
You know
anyway.
what? Shut the fuck up, man.
And as far as my grade goes, I went 8.3, so about the same as Kyle. I just went a little decimal action on there.
You said a lot of words there.
Shut your mouth.
Not a lot of substance. If I'm being
Oh my
honest.
God.
Nobody's listening at this point anyway. We can say whatever. Oh, we got Dotson here.
Hey,
Dotson.
Eddie Murphy and Owen Wilson are great together. They have amazing chemistry. It's funny, and I think it's a good, short watch. A great movie. I enjoyed it.
I'm just gonna disagree with the fact that you own it, so your response.
Well,
should be
I own a
you
lot of
should
movies
own
though,
it.
dude. Just because I own,
That's what my answer was.
Oh, so just because you own it, you don't think that other people should own it?
not necessarily. No.
Oh, I guess you
But
got
again, you
gifted
should own
more
it,
movies.
though.
I think my collection of movies are all movies that I'm like, I would own this movie because I have this
Okay,
movie.
but here's what I might say. Sometimes when I like buying movies, and I haven't done it in a while, but when I would go, I hit the discount rack. A lot of times, like $2. So sometimes there's be a movie that I like.
Sometimes.
No, saying there are certain movies. Not all of them are like
Sure.
you like amazing, but there's some like, oh, I like this movie. Like for $2 to own it, sure. But like, am I going to be like go out and like you need to own I Spy? I think most people probably be like good with
Gotcha.
streaming it. Again, I
Sure.
own it, but I feel like it would be a stream for most
You
people.
just go out and go own it.
Mm-hmm.
I would say own it if you get a good deal on it, but I'm not.
Sure.
I mean, I wouldn't be like.
Gumble to Gumble. Shout out.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with an own. I do own it. It didn't work in fucking Big Bertha over there, the Xbox.
So what'd you do?
I bought it, rent it for about $3.89. I don't love
$3.89.
$3.89. I don't love that. Really hurt my wallet right there.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I do love more James Cook touches, but didn't do anything. So I'm gonna say own it because again I think this is one that you can go to every few. You can honestly go every couple months, more like every couple years, and then you
Yeah.
watch it again. You're like, oh fuck.
You
yeah,
randomly get up like, oh wait,
This
I
is
Spy? It's a
this
great
is
one.
why I like it. And the other thing that I really actually like a lot is that Jesus Christ, sorry, I got distracted by
By
this
the pun, yeah.
I just got hurt so bad. Ow, my leg. Oh no. But the thing that I like is that the quotes and other social media clips and stuff. There's no I Spy.
There
Like,
really
you
is.
guys
yeah.
are the only guys that quote it that I
This is
know
like,
of.
yeah.
And then
Yeah.
when I see that and you guys are like, oh, there's no woman now it's murky. I'm like, yes, yes, I love that shit.
Yeah.
So I like when people don't quote it as much, you don't see it as much.
Yeah.
It hits better.
I have a lot of nostalgia for this movie. So, like I said, I could see me liking this more than other people, maybe. That's what I was getting at before with my stream recommendation.
Sure.
But this movie's fantastic. I was going to say, too, also, I popped it in. We watched my DVD. It was great. Pop it in. Dude, on the DVD, it's just kind of interesting. Usually, when you get one, it's usually like you flip it over for a full screen or widescreen, or there's 2 discs.
Mm-hmm.
They give you 2
This
options.
one is 1 disc, but you can choose it within the menu of the movie. It's like full screen, widescreen. So like that was kind of cool, and actually looked still decent for being a DVD from
Sure.
2002 from Best Buy, or 2003.
I mean, again, physical media definitely still holds up in some contexts.
Yeah.
For sure.
Ugh,
But-
look at this kick.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's no good.
I was gonna say I don't know because Bobby's technically the next
So
choice.
this is what I was gonna suggest is again, we would like to always like preview the movie and tell you, hey, this
Tease
is what we're
it.
gonna do. Tease it the next week. We don't know. We hope Bobby's gonna be on next week. We are not entirely certain what's gonna happen there.
We don't know.
But we're going to leave it up to interpretation. We might have a movie review next week. We might just do fantasy football. We definitely want to thank Kyle for being on this piece.
Yes.
He's in
Thank
full
you, thank
Vikings
you.
regale, the Chris Carter.
Skull, baby.
For those of you who know.
Thank you for the invite. I know
Hey,
it's
man.
always been there, and I've always denied it. So this time I had to do it at least
That
once.
is definitely true. But again, we're going to extend the invite to everybody. Anybody who wants to come on from fantasy football, we'd love to have you. We'd love to fucking chop it up.
That's
Yeah,
See what's
it.
happening.
I was like, I know we can tease though. I know that coming up is October, so we had discussed we're gonna do like scary movies again or like spooky movies, that type of thing.
Sure.
So you can look forward to that in October, and then obviously for December we'll be getting back into the holiday Christmas movies.
Mm-hmm.
So that I know we can tease. Other than that, but as far as next week,
Good shit coming up,
specifically,
but
I
yeah,
don't know.
next week we don't know what movie we're gonna do. We're gonna try and do it up though. For the Journeymen Lounge podcast, I've been Woj,
I've been Ryan.
This is Kyle.
And
Skull
that's-
Vikings.
and we'll talk to y'all at another
Ladies
time.
on the Minjay.
Ladies on the Minjay.
See you then. I will see you another time.
This is really confusing. Are you gonna be there or not?